I'm Hilary, a mom in Oklahoma,
And I'm Hannah, a stay-at-home mom in Texas.
and this is episode 90 of the Don't You to Read podcast. Hi, guys. Okay, so today we're doing our June recap already. I can't believe it. It's like we are already halfway through 2026. It's insane. I feel like we just started. Like Christmas was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I've seen people starting to post their favorite books from the first half, and I'm like, what?
Okay, we did that one year. Was it a couple years ago? I think we did that. Our top 5. I don't know what we called it, but it was like our favorites so far.
For now. Yeah, and it was to see if they still stayed in the favorites.
I didn't want to do that this year because I'm struggling to even get favorites at all. It's going to be like Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2, Harry Potter 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think for the end of the year, I think I would like to do obviously like favorites. I feel like you have to do that. But
Mhm.
also like maybe one like a favorite reading experience, like those two, because obviously I'm not going to list Harry Potter 1 through 7.
You have loved it.
I don't think I would do that. However, it's definitely been a top experience of the year. So currently reading. Are you reading anything? So we're both reading Harry Potter and like which one is it? Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
I am about halfway through. And guys, I know everyone's like, oh, like again, another Harry Potter book. But it'll be over in a couple weeks and we can go back to our regular programming,
I
I
mean, we
guess.
haven't talked about it that much. This isn't like a deep dive.
No, I just keep saying it's Harry Potter
Yeah.
again.
I'm like, come at me.
Want to fight your
Oh,
thing
every
again.
week, every week. Yeah, so we're both reading that. Oh my goodness, I think I'm like 70 something percent. I'm close.
Wow.
I've really been on a roll because here's the thing. I've been just hating everything else. Literally anything I touch, just it's not doing it.
Are you reading it on your Kindle or because I see you sometimes put your paper copy
I have every format, okay?
and you're listening to it too?
When I'm listening to it, I am following with my eyes.
I need a deep dive on that another time because I have a lot of questions. So we'll have to we'll talk about it later.
I don't even know that I have answers, but yes, so I have it on all the formats on my Kindle. I have the paper, and then I have the audio with Jim Dale. I don't have the full cast. I know a lot of people rave about it. I haven't gotten on board for that.
With Audible.
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
I want to at some point. I'm like, after we finish, we'll do it
Yeah, we'll
again.
restart it on because I keep getting ads like, "Hey, 3 months of Audible for
Yeah,
free,"
you
and then
have to,
it's
yeah. So I'm loving that book. The rest, no. And that's how you know, though, because I understand that I'm being overly critical about everything and I'm not liking all this other stuff I'm trying. However, I'm still loving Harry Potter. So I really do feel like it's not only me, it's
Mhm.
also the content that I'm picking is just not hitting right. So that's all.
It's just, I mean, I think it's truly true. Like I've said it 100 times. It is very well written. It will be a classic someday, for sure. If people want to disagree, that's okay, but I do think. I mean, well, I guess in 25 years, right? Because the books have to be 50 years to be a classic. So like
Oh,
in
I don't
25
know.
years,
Interesting. That's crazy.
it'll probably, yeah, be a classic.
I don't see how not.
They're excellent. So anyway, I'm reading that, and then I just finished. We'll talk about it. So we'll get into. Let's just get into it, I guess, since we're getting into the month. So the month is not over. We're recording this a little bit early because Hannah is coming to see us
I
in
know.
Oklahoma for the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July for those of you listening.
Because I guess we have other people who listen that are not in America.
Yes,
So
true. I know. I forget. I always say this. I forget there are other people listening. I'm like, it's me and you and your mother-in-law.
oh my gosh. Okay, so June. In the month of June, I like to hear how many books you read.
Yeah, not that many. I read 5. I don't
Okay.
anticipate reading another one, but I mean, we'll see.
Did you have any DNFs?
No.
Oh, again.
No, I haven't in a long time. I've read over like it's like almost 25,000 pages though. So when I saw that,
Mhm.
I was like, okay, that's not small potatoes. Because I'm
No.
always like, nah, because I contemplated being like, should we even do the June recap? Because I feel like mine's always so
Um,
pitiful. But I don't know. I'm just here living my life.
okay, I read 15 books, but I DNF'd, I don't know, it was 4 or 5. And truly, Most of those just happened. I was so proud of myself because I remember I was writing the notes for this episode. I keep track during the month just to kind of like know where I'm at. And I only had one DNF. And then it was like all over and over and over. So, yep, there I go.
What was your favorite one you read this month?
Um, ooh, I know. My favorite was Impossible Choices by Laura Martin.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to do a podcast episode. Basically, I will just ask you questions, but like I feel like you have several books that you are like bossy about that you're like you need to read this book, not just to me, not to me. Like
To
I just on your
everybody.
Instagram. Yeah. Like I've seen several, which I don't want to mention them because that'll spoil podcast. But I feel like you have several that you're always like, "No, go read, drop everything, read
Yeah.
this." And I feel like that one and you've gotten a lot of people to read it.
I have. There are a few books. I don't feel this way about every five-star book that I read because I think there's a different range of audience compatibility maybe. Some books have more niche, and others I think have a much wider net that I think a lot more people could really enjoy something. So this is one of them and it's different. I think that's why I loved it. It has adventure.
What genre would you say that it is overall?
I mean, overall, I would say it's contemporary romance.
Okay.
That's what I would consider. I would consider it contemporary romance, but I think she has it listed as an adventure romance, which I've never heard of that, but
Okay.
there's definitely some suspenseful moments in it. Part of me is like, is it a suspenseful romance? I don't know. And that's why I think so many people can read it and love it. As I've really boosted the book, I've had a lot of friends that read it and loved it because it is very fast paced. There are twists and turns. It's interesting, it keeps you on your toes, but then you do have the suspenseful elements. So it's not just like a low stakes romance, like which is fine. It's not just like your typical contemporary romance.
It's not a rom-com.
No, like you have high stakes, lives are at stake, and there's some serious stuff going on. So it's just really good. It's so good.
Remind me of the name again.
Impossible Choices by Laura Martin. Her first name is Lara. This book just released last week. It's out now. So it is
Uh,
on Kindle Unlimited and everything.
And will you read more by her? Oh, you have.
Here's the story. She found me on Instagram years ago, like many years ago. I don't know why, but she was like, "Hey, I like your book page. Would you like to read my book?" And this was, I think, her first book. And I was like, "Sure, why not?" It sounds like something I would like, and I did. I really liked it a lot. And then ever since then, she's just always kept my email and she's like, "Hey, Hannah, I have another book. Like, you don't have to read it if it doesn't sound up your alley." Like she's honestly like the nicest author. Something else I'm gonna just say is that there was a book that she wrote that I did not like. I DNF'd it, didn't vibe with it. It was like a
I was looking at all of them. I saw one you had not read, and so I guess it's that
I
one.
DNF'd it. It was not a dark romance, but the male main character, he's stalking the girl, kidnaps her. It was not my cup of tea, so I
Mm,
DNF'd it. But she was super nice about it. She was like, "I totally understand. Don't worry about it."
nice. You don't see that all the time.
Like she still continued to send me her books, like after that. So I really do respect her. She doesn't know what she's going to get with me and she still, continues to give me her books early, which is, a risk.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Was there one that was like not for you? A book that was not for you?
Okay, The Christmas Yes List by Melissa Ferguson.
Oh, have you read the other one by her? Meet Me in the Margins?
I haven't read that. I'm going to watch the movie first. I have it
Okay,
saved.
this again.
Yeah, but I have read another book by her. What was that book called with the ship?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Without a doubt,
Was
something.
that last year?
No, it just came
This year?
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was recently.
And I liked it. So this one, I had high hopes for it. It doesn't come out until this fall, and they're making a movie, a Christmas movie, and then the book, and they're gonna release simultaneously, like the same day they're both releasing.
Are
So
these on GAC too?
yes. And so I read
Mm.
it early, and I had high hopes for it, and it was not for me. It was a very low for me.
Will you watch the movie?
Yes, I do plan to watch the movie. I bet I will like the movie more than the book.
Hmm. She probably
I
wrote
don't
it
know.
for to be a movie. She had to have, right? Because it's coming out on the same time as the movie. I don't know. I don't know anything. This is all hearsay. Hearsay. Allegedly.
That was a doozy because it's Christmas. I should love it, but anyway, did not love it.
Let me see. I wanted to talk about that too because we both read The Prisoner of Azkaban. Obviously, we're not going to do a deep dive on it or anything, but you were thinking, I don't like this book that much.
Hmm.
And then you ended up loving it.
I did love it. Yes. Prisoner of Azkaban, the reread, I thought, "Oh, wow, I really love this." I don't know what my deal was. I don't know if I like got confused with all of the.
That's also where we have the time
Yes,
turner or
I
whatever.
think I was very confused. I was following, but still I was like, "What?" Like it's a lot of information. And at that point too, the series does start shifting a little bit. So you're heading more towards like what's coming. And for whatever reason, I don't feel like I embraced that latter part of the series in the same way that I do now. I
Mhm.
loved the first and even the second and like how happy and magical it was, and I don't think I appreciated the darker parts nearly as much as I do now.
Yeah, the ending of Order of the Phoenix, that was the one that I was like, I don't know. I don't remember as much about it, even though I've read them all twice.
Mhm.
But the ending of Order of the Phoenix, oh, like it was so good. I'm like, I don't know that much compares to that scene where Harry is with Dumbledore in the
Yeah.
office
Yeah.
together, and Harry's just like, I hate myself. And he, like, there's a comment like, Harry wished he couldn't be Harry anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think anyone can relate to that, where you're like, I'm just tired. I'm done. I'm done with all this. I don't know. It's very poignant, I
Yeah.
think. And so, and especially then as a mom, the other perspective where you're like, it's so sad that this like 15-year-old is having to bear this burden that even adults don't have to bear a lot of times. So, it's very sad. The whole series.
How do you rank the books on the reread so far? Okay, so for me, my favorite so far on the reread,
Oh,
I would say 1 and 5, Sorcerer's Stone and Order of the Phoenix, I think are almost probably the same top tier for me. And then next would be 3, so Prisoner of Azkaban. Next would probably be Goblet, and then last so far would be Chamber.
yeah, Chamber for me is always gonna be at the bottom. I still like the book. It's on the bottom. 1 for vibes, for sure, but if we're talking about story, so I think 1 for the setting. I think the setting is just immaculate in 1, but story itself, so that's where I'm torn, which does not matter. I'm like, why do the things I sit and think about, they don't matter? But that one, but then I'm like, man, I loved Order of the Phoenix a lot. But
Mhm.
I also love Prisoner of Azkaban a lot too.
Yeah.
The one that surprised me was Goblet of Fire. I've always thought in my mind, maybe I think that one's my favorite. But then when I reread it, I still loved it, but it was not. I was not ending
Mhm.
like, oh, that's top one for sure.
Yeah.
Where I think 3 and 5, I was like, I don't know. I love these. These are up there. Where Goblet of Fire is not is not number one.
Well, last week's episode about books that we're offended if people don't love, that would be Josh's, I think.
Goblet of Fire.
Yeah,
I
100%.
still love that book for
But
sure.
because I love it too, but I had told him this, like my rankings, and he was like, "No, that's wrong. Why is that so low?" I'm like, I mean, I still like obviously enjoyed it, but the other ones surpassed it for me. I said I didn't like that half of the book was the friendship, not friendshipping. And like
Mhm.
that was
Mhm.
really stressful to me. And Harry felt so alone. And it's always dark, but like even in that book, he has, expressed that he could handle it if he had his friends who trusted and believed him. And in that book, he didn't really have that for a lot of it. And it was mentally draining. And he's like, that is real life. That is friendship. And that is that age. And that. He had a whole thing. I was like, listen, it's fine. So that book would be on his list.
Apparently, SB is the top one of the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
series.
that's his favorite. Like ultimate favorite of them all. And I get it. It's
It's
good. But
great. It's a great book, but to me, I'm like, the feeling of Order of the Phoenix so far, I don't think anything has topped it. But Half-Blood Prince is coming for me.
I'm already sad. Like, it's almost over. I can't believe it. It's fine. It's not over yet. We just need to enjoy the ride. But
No, it
yeah,
is almost over. That's why I
I
was like,
know.
it's gonna be another week or
And I'm like,
two,
what
and
are we
then
gonna do? What am I gonna do when we're done? Because this has been like what's been keeping me going.
it's gonna be Twilight. It's gonna be Hunger Games. It's gonna be something like that. Okay, so for me, obviously Harry Potter is highlight. But something that's not Harry Potter, something brand new. I read Good People by Patmeena Sabit. I did that on audio, which I do recommend on audio. It's a full cast. I think they said there's like 20 narrators. It's about an Afghan family and immigrant family. They moved to the United States from like very, very poor, and the dad worked his way up. We know something bad happens. That's all they say is like something bad happens. They're trying to find out what happened. Anyway, I'll say it's a murder mystery, kind of. It's not a thriller at all. It's a murder mystery. And it's told like a documentary style. Um, but we don't ever hear from the family themselves, and we don't hear from the police because at the beginning they're like the police refuse to comment on this because it's an open investigation. So we only hear from like neighbors, um, store clerks, classmates, newspapers, stuff like that. But that's all it is. And there's like no chapters. And so
Oh,
that sounds weird, but it's cool on audio because it's just like, Sarah, this, the Tribune, this. So it just goes on and on. Before you know it, you're like, oh, I'm almost done. I think I finished it like in 2 days, 3 days. I don't know. Really fast for me, especially for audio. So I don't say that very often. Anyway, I really loved it. I was telling someone would not recommend it for you because, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. I wouldn't recommend it for you. I think the overall tone is sad because I know you are okay with sad things happening, but I don't know that you like the tone of a book to be sad. Like you finish the book and you're like, well, I'm sad,
yeah.
which is how I felt with this one. And I know you like a story that ends like in justice. I don't want to say anything else, but you don't get a sense of justice in this book.
Hmm.
So it is very, very well written. I really enjoyed it. It touched on a lot of like social issues, but it never felt like preachy or anything. I don't know. It forced you, it just said like here's the situation, and then you kind of gathered your opinion on stuff, which I love books like that you leave and you're like, maybe I need to rethink like how I think, or maybe I need whatever. It wasn't like beating you over the head with it. So I did love that book. One I did not like, which I saw just now, I was looking at it, that you saw my rating on Goodreads, the novella by Catherine Censor. That's my fault. I just don't like novellas. I just don't. Rarely I'll
What is
like
the
one.
name?
Everybody's favorite guy.
What did you rate it? 2 stars?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was cute.
I should have just never done it. I did it because it was quick, quick, quick. And then I was like, I just can't do novellas, I think. It's not enough time. Not enough time to get the story. And this one was a
Yeah.
short novella.
Yeah, 50 pages.
Or like was it like an hour and a half?
Yeah. I mean, listen, it did it for me. I liked it. I thought it was really cute.
Yeah, Hannah really liked it.
I did. I'm like, was it a solid story? No. And I saw a lot of people rating it based on that, where it's like, this didn't have enough exposition. The backstory wasn't. No, it's 50 pages. This is how, like, you talk about
It's not going to.
falling, where it's like, did you know what you were
hmm
getting into? Because, anyway, here I go, berating
Well,
people.
that's me. That's what I said.
Yeah,
I was like, it's my bad. I
it's
knew. I shouldn't
fine.
have done
I
it.
thought it was cute, but I understand.
I don't want to spoil it though because I had issue with this man. I can't spoil. I mean, spoil what? 2 chapters, but
I
still.
know, like 2 pages.
Yeah. I had issue with
Mm.
him. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
At least it was only 50 pages of not liking
Yeah.
it.
I like her writing a lot. That's what I mean. I do like her writing a lot. It's just this one, I was like, no, I just need more, especially when you have some issues they need to resolve. Okay. And then the last one, oh, the last one's by her too. The Shippers was by her.
Is that a low?
No, no, I liked it. It was middle.
Okay.
Like, it started out like 5 stars. I was like, "I love this book." It felt like The Unhoneymooners summary, which I don't usually like, but it was fun, like, a lot of fun and silly, but I was okay with it, it's fine. But then halfway through, it kind of got crazy. She was just like I think they're like my age, so they're in their 30s. They were acting like they were 15. They were just being very, very immature. Especially she was, I should say. She was being very, very immature. That being said, I still really enjoyed it. Like it was what I needed after one of the, I think I read it after Goblet of Fire, and I read it like in a day
Yeah.
and a half. And so sometimes you just need those like quick, this is silly and fun and in and out, and then I'm ready for something else. So
Yeah.
I did like it. It was just wasn't a favorite.
Oh, something surprising that I liked, and I won't talk like deep about it, but the Stars May Burn duology by Alice Ivinya. So I stumbled across this by Kindle, just Kindle Unlimited. You know, that they give you like book recommendations based on books that you have recently finished. And this one came up. I've never heard of the author. I did not recognize the cover or the title. And then I started it, and it was like 20 pages of glossary in the beginning. And I posted about it on Instagram. I was like, oh, okay, if a book has this much in the front, I'm probably going to just dip out because I get so overwhelmed. I don't like it at all. So I said it. I said something like that. And Faith DM'd me. She recognized the
Oh,
glossary
yes.
and she
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, I loved that duology a lot." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm just gonna skip this glossary and actually just start the story." And I loved it. The duology, both books, I really liked it a lot. I thought they were solid, loved it, non explicit. So that was a win. I really liked that.
In
Um,
Faith we trust.
yeah,
I'm like, I don't know where you came from, Faith, but it just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, Faith's here, and I'm getting all my best recommendations from her. So I don't know.
I don't feel like I have anything else to say about June.
Overall, a good month, I think. Okay, I want to clarify. Sorry. I did not read 25,000 pages. I read 2,500 pages. I said that, and then I was looking, I was like, no, I'm a liar. That did seem very high. 2,500. I'm sorry. That's still a lot, but not as much as I said. Okay, June was good. I'm excited about July. Let me think of what I have coming up. I have a lot of stuff. Oh, guys, I got Kindle Unlimited again for a season. I will have it for a few months because Amazon gave me a really good deal on it for 3 months, and then I have to pay for it again if I want it.
Mhm.
But first of all, send me your favorite Kindle Unlimited stuff that you think I would like. I am excited. I have a bunch of stuff. One thing I'm really excited because I keep seeing ads about it. I haven't read it just because it's only on I think the audio is at the library, but that's it. I wanna read I think it's called The Fur Trader's Lady.
Oh yeah. Gabrielle Meyer.
Yes. I don't like the title, I'll be honest, but the description of it, every time it's on my ads, it sounds so good, and so I wanna try that soon because I have Kindle Unlimited now, so I'm excited about that. And I always try to read one Christmas book in July just for Christmas in July. So I'll need your recommendation for that because I'm
Ooh,
like, I don't know. I don't care about cheesiness, but I don't know. I only want one for now.
I'll have to think of one. I don't have anything I'm looking forward to in July, I'll be honest. The truth is that I'm looking forward to the Christmas in July on Hallmark and GAC. I have already watched like 4 movies and it just started like 2 days ago.
Mhm.
So, it's perfect. It's great because again, my reading, I've just been not really loving much, but I have really been enjoying waking up at 5 a.m. and watching a Christmas movie before everybody wakes up. That's pretty much it. Sometimes it just be that way.
Yeah, books aren't everything, I guess.
You guys can let us know how your June went with your books. If you had any favorites, definitely find our Instagram post and comment and let us know what your favorite was.
And like, what's your favorite Kindle Unlimited book?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, Hillary's putting you to work this week. She's like, I need Kindle Unlimited, Rex.
I
I
need
need
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, I need to know everything you think. What's your favorite Harry Potter book? I don't know. I want to know everything. Maybe we'll do an episode of favorite Kindle Unlimited books. I feel like that's a useful, actually, like a useful episode.
fun fact, Renee told me this. She sent it to me. It was going around. If you have Kindle Unlimited and if you go tell that like cancel, like I say it in quotes, cancel Kindle Unlimited, they tell you to stay and they say, "Oh, here's 3 months for 99 cents each," or something like that. And I did it and it did work. So
I've done that too, and it does not work all the time, but they know, they're like, we see you coming.
now they're on to us. But it did work. It was going around. You get the free or the 3 months like Hilary, or you can rig the system.
Yeah, you should try because I left for a couple months and then came when they sent me an ad on Instagram and
They
like, hey, you come
do.
back.
They do.
Yeah,
And you know what? Susie is like the biggest advocate for leaving for a few months, and she'll just like
mhm,
keep track on her phone of like all the books that she wants to read
yeah,
for Kindle Unlimited, and then she'll just pay, for a month or 2 months and then
yeah,
get out, which
for
is
sure.
smart.
For people like me, $144 or whatever a year is a lot if
Hmm.
you only read as much as I do. So yeah, you can rig the system, guys. Okay, so you can follow me at Hillary Reads,
And I'm at Hannah Reads.
and our podcast is at Don't You Trade Podcast. Thank you guys for following us. Thank you for all your comments and sharing our podcast. We really appreciate it. And I've seen there's like new followers too. And hi, we're happy to have you guys. And I guess we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.